From hookups to celebrity feuds to butt jobs and pregnancies, 2014 was the year that Hollywood turned on itself.
So here's a breakdown of the biggest Hollywood rumors of the year so they may rest in peace forever.
Only on Rumor Patrol.
Misty and Miriam here for this very special episode of Rumor Patrol. So there's so many rumors this year that we had to split them into categories, right?
Yes, exactly. So we're gonna start with one of my favorite categories, the romance rumors.
All right, so did Bethany Mota date Derek Huff? Remember, they were Dancing with the Stars partners this year, and people were saying they had so much chemistry on the dance floor. People were like, they must be dating in real life, and based on a lot of Instagram photos, like one that she posted of him carrying her luggage and one that he posted where he said that he missed her, people thought they were dating, but there's been no confirmation either way, so we definitely think that Bethany and Derek dating is totally false.
And speaking of chemistry on the dance floor, we also have Janelle and Val, who had awesome chemistry on Dancing with the Stars. But more importantly, these two were actually photographed holding hands walking the streets of New York City.
After the show was over, right?
Yeah.
And on the finale, remember, he said that he wants to get to know her outside the show, so
yeah,
this rumor might be
actually true.
Maybe.
True-ish, maybe.
Oh, we gotta talk about that love triangle between Camila Cabello, Austin Mahone, and Becky G. So remember, Austin and Becky have been friends. Like, he sent her a big bouquet of flowers for her birthday, and then at that award show, Premios Juventud,
yeah,
they did this like fake kiss thing where they like kind of played to like people shipping them.
Yeah, and audiences loved it, so everyone thought that they were hooking up.
And they performed together in Miami, right? So people thought they were dating, but then here Camila is like months and months later on Watch What Happens Live, and she's confirmed that she is dating Austin Mahone after so many rumors about that.
And
but
pictures of them hugging and kissing.
Right, and then weeks later, she was on a radio interview and she's like, we're not together anymore.
I know, so they broke up, but before breaking up, they were actually together. However, in terms of Becky G, she was never in the picture romantically. In fact, she told us at Clevver that she thinks Austin is hot, but she would never get involved with a man who is not single, though he is now single.
Yeah, he is now single. So this rumor of them having a love triangle is totally false since Austin is still single.
Though maybe 2015. All right, so now we have to talk about feud rumors, and there was which does not happen here. We're definitely friends.
It was a joke.
Yeah, but what is not a joke is the craziness that occurred between Jelena and Kendall Jenner.
Did she try to break them up?
That was the love triangle that everyone was talking about. So you guys know that Selena and Kendall and Kylie all went to Coachella, and as soon as they got back, Selena unfollowed on Instagram Justin and both of the Jenner sisters. So everybody thought that this was because she realized that Kendall and Justin were hooking up.
Also at Coachella, supposedly Kylie sent Justin nude pics of her.
Allegedly.
I think it's true.
Well, eventually, actually, Selena did say recently at a radio station that there was never any beef between her and the Jenner sisters. In fact, there are plenty of pictures and Instagram videos of them hanging out now. So even though this was the talk of the town for 2014, this crazy love triangle was never a thing. This rumor was actually completely false.
Another huge feud this year was between rapstresses Nicki Minaj and Iggy Azalea. Did Nicki shade Iggy at the BET Awards? Actually, I think she did. So remember, Nicki won Best Hip Hop Female Artist, and in her acceptance speech, she said, remember, when you hear a Nicki Minaj lyric, you know Nicki Minaj wrote it, and that was playing to this rumor that Iggy Azalea doesn't write her own lyrics. And also in her acceptance speech, Nicki kept saying like, oh, no shade, which clearly meant shade.
She's smart. She knows what people were going to interpret there.
And then Iggy responded, and Iggy said, like in an Instagram, generally speaking, I'm unbothered by anything that happened at the BET Awards. And then there's a lot more back and forth where Nicki tweets about how she wasn't shading Iggy, and nothing really got resolved.
At the end of the day, though, I think we know what Nicki was trying to do.
Did
so
shade
she
Iggy.
did kind of just shade
It's true.
Yeah, it's true. Now, how about pregnancies? It seemed like everyone in Hollywood this year got pregnant, but there were like no babies.
Well, I love that people hope people are pregnant. Like, that's such a cool rumor. It's like a positive rumor.
I guess.
I mean,
so?
if it's like
I don't think
Beyonce,
it's
like
positive.
there's no reason Beyonce shouldn't get pregnant.
No, I think they usually start the rumor because you'll see a girl have like a little bit of a tummy one day, and then you just assume that they're pregnant.
Right.
But Included in these, allegedly, Beyonce is pregnant and getting a divorce. And where did this come from?
Well, it escalated during the Solange Jay-Z elevator fights. People thought that they were getting a divorce, but it turns out that Beyonce's dad in a radio interview said that basically they made up the rumors themselves to sell tickets.
False. That is not true.
But then Beyonce's pregnancy rumors heated up because she was in photos where she wasn't drinking alcohol, and then people thought that she was hiding a baby bump. And then remember when Jay-Z changed the lyric to one of his songs and he said, quote, "'cause she pregnant with another one," supposedly, is what he said.
Yeah, so we don't actually have any evidence confirming or denying this rumor, so we're just gonna wait till the Grammys and see if it's true or
but it's false for now.
But it could be true, which I guess makes it a maybe.
In other pregnancy rumors, Selena Gomez was reportedly pregnant with Justin Bieber's twins, not just one baby, but two. This website, eBuzz.com, floated around this fake sonogram of two babies in the womb, and someone photoshopped the name and made it say Gomez S. Basically, this was a huge internet hoax. It is not true, but people thought it was.
True. We can just look at Selena and know that she hasn't been pregnant all year.
She's not pregnant, so this is false.
Now here's one of my favorite categories. We're talking about physical alterations, and you cannot address this without first talking about Iggy Azalea's butt.
It took over 2014, really.
Totally. Recently, at a radio interview, they asked her, "Yo, have you had any fat injections or implants?" That's how they started it. "Yo, is there anything artificial going on there?" And she was like, "No, my body's absolutely mine. This is totally natural. I've had no surgeries."
So Iggy's butt being fake is false.
Which means that Iggy's butt being real is true.
And in other physical alteration rumors, Ariana Grande being anorexic was a big topic this year, mostly at the beginning of the year. So she lost a lot of baby fat over the past year, from her salmon cat days. And also she became a vegan. So she's just been eating a lot healthier, working out. She's done so many performances at award shows, and you have to have a lot of stamina for that. So she has to actually work out now. So I don't think she's anorexic at all.
No, exactly. She debunked this herself, and besides, she said, "I could never deal with the grueling schedule that I have if I was anorexic." So
Ariana being anorexic,
it's totally false. Speaking of false and fake things, some say that Kylie Jenner's lips are definitely artificial. So you can see that a couple years ago, her lips were kind of paper thin, and now they're gigantic. Yeah, like that. So even though she has gone on Instagram and basically said
thousands of times,
she keeps denying this and saying that she's just changed how she does her makeup. Makeup does not increase actual volume.
Yeah, I think she maybe got a little something injected, just a little bit, but then I think she also uses makeup to enhance it. I think it's a little bit of both, personally.
But the point is it true that Kylie Jenner has actually had injectables in her lips?
We think it's true based on photo evidence. And we're gonna end with some random OMG rumors of the year. First of all, is Ariana Grande a diva? Oh my gosh, this was such a big rumor. There's so many instances of people claiming she was a diva that I'm just gonna read them to you. First of all, remember that fan's dad who blogged that she stormed out of a meet and greet at the VMAs? Remember also the photographer who said that she stormed out of a photo shoot because she didn't like her shirt? Remember that we only ever see the left side of her face?
As a matter of fact, I do.
Also, remember this new rumor where people saying she gets carried everywhere. I don't really believe that one.
Yeah, I don't.
Other rumors, her life coach quit. Juliana Rancic also had this story of Ariana making her switch sides during an interview. So
all evidence here points to yes.
So probably Ariana is a diva. Yes.
Maybe true.
Sorry, Arianators. Sorry. Oh my gosh, this is the last one.
And a really serious one. This year, Kesha alleged that music producer Dr. Luke sexually abused of her.
Since she was 18.
Also very
mentally,
sad.
physically abused her. It was bad allegations.
Here's the thing, I don't even see a motive why you would make this up. And second of all, timing is everything, and when she came out with this was right after she'd spent some time in a rehab facility where you dig up all of your demons, and that's the first thing she wanted to confront.
And she told the doctors about these things, so people thought that she did it just so that the doctors could testify in court from the lawsuit. So, I mean, there's been no resolution to this lawsuit, so we'll have to wait and see. I don't really know that we can say it's true or false at this point. So we have
legally we have to say that this is maybe true. true, but we hope it's not. We made it, you guys. We actually survived Hollywood's craziest rumors.
I'm so sad that the year's over.
Me too.
But we want to know from you guys, what was your favorite M&M Misty and Miriam show
Yes,
moment
we're M&M.
from Rumor Patrol this entire year? Comment with your favorite moment.
As well as the craziest rumor that really angered you. We want to hear from you, so definitely tweet us at Miriam Misty.
At Misty Kingma, have an amazing holiday season and New Year, and we'll definitely see you in January.
We love you so much. We love you so much we want you to watch the last episode of Rumor Patrol.
With us.
Yes.
Misty and Miriam.
And for more Misty and Miriam, you should definitely
Subscribe to Clevver News. Okay, do that. Have a great day, you guys. Love you.
Happy 2015.